Why is this picture so small? Man, that was a terrible pun, I'm sorry. 14%, it's not nothing, that's pretty good. I'm not trying to act like I've been here forever. Last week, I made the claim that Black Friday did not overinflate the Pokemon market. Today, we're gonna be looking at a lot of the booster boxes that I mentioned from last week, just to see if they're still holding or if it was really Black Friday manipulation. And we're also gonna be looking at some of the singles that, in my opinion, just opinions, act as a good defense in making the claim that the market is just booming right now and some of these singles are driving the prices. But because this is a Pokemon market video, we got to talk about the 500 subscriber giveaway. That was 500 subscribers was really hard for me to say right there. A lot of things are very difficult for me to say. Fun fact, I took speech therapy for 6 years. So I do have a 500 subscriber giveaway going on for a regular Prismatic Evolutions ETB. All you got to do is like and subscribe and comment down below on this video, and it will gain you an entry into the giveaway. Right here is the list of all of the subscribers who commented from last week. All of you now have an entry. Some of you have multiple entries because you also commented on the previous Pokemon Market video. Every Pokemon Market video you comment on will get you an additional entry into the 500 subscriber giveaway. You just got to make sure to get your comment in before the following week's Pokemon Market video. I got to be able to cut it off somewhere, or else it would just be way too much to track. And then for those of you who got into the Prismatic Evolutions Booster Bundle raffle for ordering the Terrestrial Festival pre-order, I will be spinning the wheel tomorrow during live. It's going to start anywhere between 4 and 5:30. I'll make sure to create an event for it today, so that way you can see when it's going to start. Either way, it's going to be recorded and uploaded, so you'll be able to go back and watch, see who won the raffle for this booster bundle of Prismatic Evolutions. All right, so let's go ahead and just check out the market. I'm actually going to be going through all of these booster boxes here very, very quickly because they all kind of help me sum up my main point. So we'll look at them and then I'll sum up the main point. All right. Scarlet and Violet base. We have a 115 buy box right now. Scrolling down, looking at the chart, look at that climb right there. Some could say, I guess, that it was because of Black Friday, but you know, we'll talk more about it. We will. It's got a current market price of $119.89. Over the course of 3 months, that's a 31% increase. Surging Sparks, we have a buy box of $199.99. When we scroll down, look at the graph right here, we do have a market price of $210. It's been sitting around $210 for at least a few days now, if not a week. And, you know, yeah, we got a 49% increase over the course of 3 months. Paldea evolved, still kind of making me concerned here. We do have a buy box of $130. The volatility is why I am concerned, but we do have a market price at $140 right now. But it is negative. It is a 2% decrease over the course of 3 months. If we look at the month here, then yeah, we still got negative too. A little bit concerned, but ultimately I still think it's I'm glad that I got it when I did. Moving on. Paradox Rift. Why is this picture so small? We got a buy box of $110. However, the market price on it, as you can see right now, is $124.47. And again, you see this high shoot up right here after Black Friday. I still don't think it's market manipulation though from Black Friday. We will talk about it. We're getting there. We're almost done with the booster boxes here. Halfway through, probably. Obsidian Flames also sitting in the 120-ish range. We got a buy box of $124.99. When we scroll down to the bottom though, we do have a market price of $131.78 with a most recent sale of $133. Market on it, again, you can see has been rising with the past 3 months with a 17% increase. Moving on to Stellar Crown, my home, my comfort, the beginning of it all for me. I came into this game late. I'm not trying to act like I've been here forever. It's at $117.99. It did go up, guys. It was down for quite a while. It was down for at least like 3-4 weeks. Check this out. Look at the graph. Market price of $122.60. However, most recent sale on it was $133.84. Again, this is not counting tax or shipping, by the way. And you can see the graph here rising steadily. It's not as steep as some of the other graphs after Black Friday. We do have a 14% increase. 14%, it's not nothing. That's pretty good. 14% returns, that's great. Something happened with Silver Tempest. It was all over social media with Silver Tempest. We now have a buy box of $172.69. Guys, it's like going up. It was one of the hardest packs for me to sell on my streams. but now it is going up. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the booster boxes. I just got the sleeves going on. But as you can see, this is a very, very healthy market right here. Yeah, you have a little of a spike going on during the Black Friday and whatnot, but look how much it has been rising just steadily on its own, even without Black Friday. You have a 7% increase on 3 months. You have a market price of $172.57. Temporal forces also going up. We have a $130 buy box. Look at the shipping right here, $14.99. So out the door, you're looking at least at a $144 box right now. That's not even including shipping if your state has sales tax. Looking down at the bottom, we do have a $134 market price right now. And again, you can see the steady graph. So I wanted to go ahead and just blitz through all of those booster boxes because they're pretty much all kind of pointing towards the same conclusion for me, and that is that the Pokemon market right now is just booming. It is healthy, and that Black Friday was just kind of giving it a nudge, maybe a little bit of a bigger push on a few days, you know what I mean? But I don't think it was a manipulation. Like, I think that these prices may come down possibly a dollar or so, but I don't think that we're going to be seeing Stellar Crown or Paradox Rift or Temporal Forces, even Obsidian Flames. I don't think that we're going to see those markets drop below 115 out the door with tax and shipping. I just don't. I think that they are where they are pretty much kind of going to remain for a while until they start rising even more as they become more and more scarce. Like all the Scarlet and Violet sets here, I think, are going to be rising. I said it in the last video, I'll say it again. I think they're all going to end up reaching $200 within 6 to 9 months. Do I think that they deserve to get there? Not necessarily. However, the market is just insane right now. And if there's anything that I've noticed is that it's just people are buying up everything. So that's where I see it headed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. It'll gain you an entry into the 500 subscriber Prismatic Evolutions ETB giveaway. A lot of words. I got to figure out how to condense things. Let's move on to singles. Let's look at the singles here because I think that the singles also will kind of demonstrate as to why some of these booster boxes are rising, or maybe you would say that the booster boxes are rising and then therefore the singles are rising. Like, which one is dependent on the other, guys? Let's first look at Raging Bolt from Temporal Forces. This is the SIR. We have a buy box of 174.94 right now, which is interesting because, you know, that's not actually where the market is sitting at. We do have 21 other listings right now, and as we scroll down to the bottom, we have more of a market price of $106.14. As we look at the data, you can see that that is more so where things are being sold. So just as a little tip, guys, don't ever just buy the first thing off of the buy box because, you know, sometimes it's going to be either lower and or in this case much higher. I don't know how this works. I don't know how TCG Player decides what goes up first. Does somebody know? Does somebody know how that is decided? Iron Crown, you got a buy box of $83, and as you scroll down, check out the market. You do have a $79 market price right here. It is up 38% over the course of 3 months. This one you do see an extreme spike after the Black Friday. So one can make the assumption that Black Friday did overinflate this a little bit. I do think it's going to slow back down. You know, I think I can imagine it getting down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be dropping all the way back down to $56. I just don't. I think it's going to be staying up there. I wanted to bring up this beauty, this gem right here, because we pulled it on stream the other day on YouTube. We pulled this. It's a Paldea Evolved Tinkatong. And we got a buy box of $18.43. Pretty much matches the exact market here. It does have a 13% increase. This makes me feel a little bit more comfortable with my Paldea Evolved investment. I hope that it continues to rise. However, we all know that the Magikarp is really the thing that is going to be driving Paldea Evolved, even though it's not even an SIR. You know, sometimes that happens. I think that the Squirtle and the Bulbasaur will be doing the same thing for Stellar Crown. But we have a buy box of $200. When we look at the market right now, it is $189.74. And again, this is one of the reasons why I have a lot of faith in Paldea Evolve right now. We don't see a ginormous spike or anything like that after Black Friday, or at least not a significant one enough to say that it was any kind of Black Friday manipulation going on there. And over the course of 3 months, we do see a 62% increase on just the Magikarp right here. So it makes me worried, but I still got faith in my Paldea Evolved investment. I'm comfortable with it. Go ahead and check out Gordo. Groudon, you know, little Lizzie McGuire pun right there. That was a terrible pun. I'm sorry. But we have a buy box of $84. This is from Paradox Rift. Again, as we go down, look at this graph. It was rising well before Black Friday. We have a 42% increase over the course of 3 months. It's healthy. It's good. It's going up like everything else in Scarlet and Violet. I also wanted to check out this absolutely gorgeous card right here. We pulled it on stream the other day. Ironically, the day after Mallory shared with me that this is her favorite card from the Scarlet and Violet base. So here's the Gardevoir right here. We have a buy box of $45.58. Scrolling down to the bottom, you can see that it does have a 30% increase. And again, that 30% increase started happening before Black Friday. Let's look at the Latias, shall we? It is at $259.89 on the buy box. However, I personally wouldn't get that because we have other listings that are lower. And as we look at the market, it actually started to go down a bit. Market right now is $231. Again, that doesn't include tax and shipping. So obviously you're probably looking at more like $250, $260, which I guess this is where that is at, you know, but you know what I'm trying to say. But when we look at some of the other cards from Surging Sparks, I've mentioned this before, they're actually rising. Right here, we got the Milotic, whichever one you want to say. It has a market price of $109.21, and it does have an increase of 40% on the course of 3 months. Pretty healthy, pretty good if you ask me. The last two cards I wanted to bring up real quick is the Squirtle and the Bulbasaur, because originally the Bulbasaur was driving the set. Now Squirtle seems to be coming up top here. We have a buy box of $67.24. As we look at the market, it has $54.74. And it has a increase of 22% over the course of 3 months. Bulbasaur has a buy box of $49.90. And as we scroll down to the bottom, we can see the market price is $47.39. It has an increase of 36% over the course of 3 months. So yeah, the Squirtle seems to actually be paving the way and topping the Bulbasaur, which is surprising to me, only because, you know, the Bulbasaur was doing a lot better than the Squirtle for quite some time, but now, you know, Squirtle is surpassing it. All right, and that is going to do it for my Pokemon Market Monday video. Again, this one is eligible to get into a giveaway here, so go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below, and you'll be entered. Thank you very much for watching. It means so much to me. Thank you for those of you who have been tuning in and engaging with the streams. They've been really fun here on YouTube. I am going to be making kind of like an update video about kind of what I think is going on with TikTok and all of that. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. I appreciate you.